The day 50 Cent was shot, I was walking through, and BMF was there too. Meechnum was there too.
Who has more cred than you, living after being shot 9 fucking times?
I don't know what the criteria are for street credibility. Or
That's
if
it.
If there's something that creates more merit for you. I looked at that experience as something that was unfortunate that I had to.
I forget, why the guy shot you 9 times? Was it drugs or something?
It was paid to do it.
He was paid to do it.
Yeah.
Ever since that Rubin party, that ain't my boy no more. They got him. That's what 50 Cent had to say about the viral clip of Lil Baby flexing his fresh thigh tattoos while rocking a tank top and a flashy pink belt. Now the internet is roasting him hard, saying getting your thighs tatted before you even got ink on your upper body is some wild move. People can't stop clowning it. But 50 Cent's not just laughing, he's got a whole theory. He claims Lil Baby's been acting different ever since that Michael Rubin all-white bash in the Hamptons, the one where he got hugged from behind in front of everyone. According to 50, this ain't about some harmless outfit switch-up or a random tattoo choice. He's calling it a straight-up humiliation ritual that certain rappers gotta face to keep their spot at the top. But what really went down at that high-profile party? And who exactly is Michael Rubin? And why is he so close with all these young rap stars?
Karma.
Karma.
Explain to me again why this guy was hired to shoot you 9 times.
Well, you was paid because someone, felt like that I would potentially do something to them if they kept going in the direction that they were going.
Man, you are tough.
Let's break down why Lil Baby's back in the spotlight, and not in a good way. He just pulled up with some brand new ink, but it's where he put it that's got everybody talking. See, this man really went from "I'd never get tatted," something he said multiple times in interviews, to popping out in 2025 with his first tattoo slapped right across his thighs.
He said, yo, man, because 50 just got shot, and he in ICU. I say, 50 what?
He didn't just go small either. We're talking big, bold letters spelling out 90s and baby on each thigh. He even posted flicks on IG with the caption "back in that mode," fully showing off the new tats while wearing shorts like he wanted all eyes on him. And that's not all. Fans also clocked a huge CBFW tattoo running down his lower left leg, which he first teased during a July 4th post. Of course, fans went wild in the comments. Humiliation ritual? I'm sorry you let them get to you. The industry got a hold on my boy. And the most brutal one? Man, lay off them shorts.
I know that Irv Gotti and them had put it out there like they was a part of it and they was gonna do it that night, the day at the meeting.
But it didn't stop there. Things got even messier. A new video started going viral of Lil Baby performing on stage in those same tiny shorts, a tank top, and that loud pink belt. And he kept pulling the shorts up higher, like he wanted everybody to peep the fresh thigh tats. The comments, brutal. People are saying 50 Cent called it from the jump. Ever since that invite-only white party at Michael Rubin's mansion, folks swear Lil Baby hasn't been the same. One person said, Michael Rubin already showed y'all that Lil Baby was his boy. Why y'all acting surprised? Another dropped this savage line. Bunny hops and hugs from the back from a white little guy with money. Okay, this generation is lost. So now the big question is, what really went down at that party? And why was 50 Cent warning Baby to stay clear of Michael Rubin in the first place? All of this mess started back in 2023 when Rubin hosted that ultra-exclusive all-white party in the Hamptons. The guest list was insane. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Tom Brady, Kim Kardashian, and of course, Lil Baby. But what really blew things up was that viral photo, Lil Baby caught in the middle of a tight hug with Michael Rubin and Kyle Kuzma, looking like a whole hug sandwich.
50 Cent needs therapy. I don't care if you agree with the rationale.
Yeah.
And 50-50, he gonna stand in it. He gonna stand strong in it.
He is. I look at it from both sides of
50 Cent didn't let that slide. He even posted the photo on Instagram with a caption that had people shook. See, this is why I don't go to no party. Puffy and them. What the hell is going on here? That's what 50 Cent had to say after seeing the viral hug pic. And he didn't stop there. He straight up said, "Get the F off of my young man." But it only got weirder. Another photo popped up from that same party, this time showing Michael Rubin hugging Lil Baby from behind. Real close, like too close. And to make things even more awkward, Lil Baby later posted a video of him chilling on a private jet with Ruben, joking about the photos like it was all fun and games. That's when 50 clapped back again, saying this right here is exactly why you'll never see him at those kinds of industry parties. He's not messing with whatever that vibe is. Now, some folks thought 50 was just throwing shade for attention, but a whole lot of people have been side-eyeing these Hollywood-style parties for years. It's giving secret initiation energy, like some kind of unspoken test that new rappers gotta pass if they want to stay in the spotlight or level up in the game. Looks like all the noise online finally got to Lil Baby, cause he clapped back hard, warning folks to stop playing with his name. On Lil Yachty's podcast, Baby got real about how those memes and viral pics with Ruben messed with his head. He said it bothered him so much he actually hit up Ruben personally and asked for security footage from the party, just to prove nothing shady went down. But here's the twist. Even after all that, Baby still didn't post the footage, which got people asking, if it was really that innocent, why hold it back? Still, Baby made it clear he's not mad at Ruben. In fact, he said Ruben's been a super great influence in his life. But when asked how exactly Ruben influenced him, Baby got vague, saying he couldn't really explain it. Huh? And Mike Ruben? He finally broke his silence too. In an interview last year, he called all the drama ridiculous, saying the pics looked off because everybody had a little too much to drink. And that's it. But the way Ruben kept going on and on about Lil Baby during that interview, people couldn't help but raise eyebrows. Like, is this man low-key crushing on him or what? Still, tons of people are side-eyeing Michael Ruben, saying something's just not right about how he always gets super close with these young rappers, even though he's got nothing to do with the music game. And it's not just Lil Baby he's been tight with. Remember that wild video of Meek Mill bunny hopping for Ruben on a tennis court? Meek later said it wasn't deep, just a lost bet after a tennis match. But come on now. A white billionaire making a black man hop around like a bunny while yelling out commands. The optics are wild no matter how you spin it. So who is this Michael Ruben guy and why is he always surrounded by famous black rappers? According to his Wikipedia, Ruben was born in 1972 in Philly and grew up in a Jewish family out in Lafayette Hill. By 14 years old, he was already hustling, using his bar mitzvah money and his dad's lease to open a ski shop. He went to Villanova, but that didn't last. He dropped out after just one semester. Why? Because he flipped a $200,000 overstock gear deal funded by a friend into a massive come-up. He used that profit to shut down his ski shops and launch KPR Sports, which was pulling in $50 million by 1995. And he didn't stop there. Ruben later built GSI Commerce, which turned into a multi-billion-dollar e-commerce beast. Now, he's running Fanatics Inc., a global sports merch empire. Fanatics Inc. ain't just some basic merch company. This is the go-to brand for all the major leagues. We're talking NBA, NFL, MLB, NASCAR, Formula One, and even WWE. If it's official sportswear, Fanatics is printing it, selling it, and stacking billions off it. And get this. According to Forbes, as of mid-2025, Michael Ruben is worth a whopping $10.6 billion. That's billionaire with a capital B. So on paper, yeah, it looks like he's a business genius who made smart moves and worked his way up from a middle-class background. But here's where things start getting weird. A lot of folks are saying Ruben's glow-up had less to do with hustle and more to do with who he rubbed shoulders with. Because when you actually hear him talk, the man's got no real presence. No charisma, no confidence in his voice, just awkward energy all around. People are saying, how is this the guy at the center of the biggest parties in the industry? And yo, look at his eyes, dead serious. People keep pointing out how they look low-key soulless, like no spark, no life, just this cold blank stare that creeps people out. The vibe is off, and not just a little, it's a lot. So now the question is, why are all these rappers, ball players, and even Hollywood stars so eager to be around him? Why does he have this mysterious pull in rooms he shouldn't even be in? Something about it feels more like power play energy than real friendship. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Ruben's famous all-white party, that whole idea wasn't even his. He copied it straight from Diddy, who made the white party in the Hamptons the biggest celebrity event of the late 90s and early 2000s. Diddy's white parties were legendary. Invite only, luxury everything, and packed with A-listers. And now, that same energy, same crowd, same location, just with Ruben in charge. Celebs like Leonardo DiCaprio, who were once vibing with Diddy back in the day, are now showing up at Ruben's parties like it's the second coming of that era. There's even a throwback of Leo at Diddy's 1997 Hamptons White Party to prove it. Now here's where things get real suspicious. Once Ruben took over the White Party scene, everything changed. It stopped being just a flex for Hollywood stars. Suddenly, the guest list was full of young rappers, rising athletes, and fresh faces barely a few years into the spotlight. And people started noticing it ain't just about popping bottles and taking pics. These parties feel curated, like certain people are invited for a reason. Folks online been saying it's giving casting call energy. One user even commented, every year it's the same setup. Ruben in all white surrounded by rappers under 30 and none of them ever question it. And the photos? They always look staged, hugging from behind, grabbing hands, laughing too hard at nothing, like someone told them to act close for the camera. Meanwhile, Ruben's sitting at the center of it all like the puppet master. No lyrics, no sports career, no swag, yet somehow he's the most important person in every room. Even the way these rappers talk about him sounds off. They'll say stuff like, he's been a big help, or he's guiding me. But when pressed for how, they get real vague. It's never about business deals or career advice. It's just this weird, unspoken loyalty. And let's not forget, Ruben's also been linked to a tight circle that includes Jay-Z, Meek Mill, and Kevin Hart. A lot of influence, a lot of money, and a whole lot of silence. And look who's front and center. Leonardo DiCaprio again, showing up at Michael Rubin's White Party just last year, like it's tradition at this point. Same goes for Jay-Z. He's been doing these elite all-white events since the early days. Check this. In 2003, Jay was posted up at Diddy's White Party with the late Andre Harrell, one of the most powerful black music execs of that time. And now, fast forward 2 decades, Jay and Beyonce are right there at Ruben's Hamptons mansion, still in the mix, still rocking the all-white fits like the circle stayed tight and never broke. That's why people are talking. They're saying Ruben didn't just copy Diddy's idea, he snatched the entire blueprint. And what's wild, the same faces keep showing up, but the new invitees always seem to be young black rappers, most of them early in their careers, freshly signed or fighting off legal problems. It's got folks asking, what's really going on at these parties? Now, the rumors are getting darker. People online are calling out what they see as a pattern. Older white billionaires like Ruben surrounding themselves with younger black talent, and then humiliating stuff starts happening. Public bunny hops, weird back hugs, awkward group photos, all of it caught on camera and shared like it's normal. But the vibe? It's not normal. Some fans believe it's a form of industry hazing, a hidden toll that artists have to pay for fame, protection, or power. Not everyone's forced, but the pressure is real. If you're facing jail time or career setbacks and someone offers you a seat at the top table in exchange for just playing along, what would you do? Some of these artists allegedly go through it for legal help to keep their name clean. Others are just trying to get that Grammy nod, that Billboard #1, or a global tour deal. But the price, according to these theories, it's your self-respect. Now let's get into the Cat Williams bombshell. When Cat sat down with Joe Rogan, he didn't dance around the truth. He straight up said these industry parties go way beyond networking. He hinted at rituals, silence contracts, and twisted power games that go down once the cameras stop rolling. And suddenly, a lot of what we've been seeing makes way too much sense. So now the big question is, are these just luxury parties for the rich and famous? Or are they grooming grounds for control, where loyalty gets bought and sold in exchange for success? Let us know what you think in the comments below. We're watching everything y'all say. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. 'Cause this story, it's far from over. Catch you in the next one. Stay sharp.